Hello and welcome once again to another episode from the Service Craft Hermer. Und ich darf Sie herzlich begrüßen auf unserer Reise nach oben. As you can see, I have decided to continue after all with my little project and make it a rather bigger project yet than initially intended. Although, to speak of my initial intentions is to overlook already everything that has been done up to this point, which none of it really I planned, none of it I did. So let me just give you a little look around. A tiny show of what has changed and tell you a little bit about what this all may mean for us for the future and for our continued development in this. So the first obvious striking point is the missing of a certain artifact which once stood here in the plains. I've also removed some of the trees, excuse me. This is loud. Basically a huge explosion took place. You can see where some of the TNT has landed. I also set it ablaze first to finally get rid of it. There's a conduit there. Seeing as what this represented and just the way that it stood here really blocked the development of anything else. Are these? See something hovering there. Apparently I've missed some logs clearing out the forest. No, just some leaves that haven't despawned yet. Anyway, instead of I've decided to make a little entrance here into a constructed mountain, and the cave in the end has closed already. So, well, let me if I can. No, I actually can't. This is difficult. It's not a full 2 block. You have to crouch to get in, and apparently, from the inside, it's difficult to come through. Anyway, starting this little hilltop here, inspired clearly once again by Green's Midnight Alley, Season 8, and then just going around to see what may develop once again, and what kind of styles of natural. It's such a weird word, right? I mean, I almost prefer the German. Let me have a sip of coffee. Natürlich. Klingt so viel natürlicher. The natural. It's such a kind of sound. Eine natürliche cliff. I'm especially proud of this thing here. The frog lights set into the wall like this, so you can just peek through these fissures, is supposed to represent opal, the shimmering iridescence of Australian seam opal going through. And the inspiration came from B-Dubs' Season 7 cliff, where he put the big cathedral or castle, castle on top of, and he had these cracks with some diamonds, I guess, shimmering through. And the frog lights, in this case, it's opal. Anyway, I may just give you a quick look around the remainder of this mountain, which is still subject to change. This may yet turn out to be merely the core of a much grander structure, the heart of a big, curious... I mean, at this point you can, just by these stairs and the entrance, see what I had planned for it originally. Anyway, I hit a dead end, or say a creative block once again, and decided to detail more around it before making any more concrete and precise decisions about the castle that will stand on top of this. But the rest of the natural cliff face, die natürliche, can see some green and different colors, different patterns, and especially proud I am of this bit here, which includes calcite and the quartz, but with the white glass I've also tried to make or give the impression of like quartz crystals, even Bergkristall, which is growing out of the mountain. And there's a pool going down, ein natürlicher. And the rest of this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be once again the inside of something. And there might be like columns of towers and walls going down. I'm gonna set day again. So that's it for this little project as it stands right now. I'm excited to show you where it will go after this, and until then, maybe I can show you other things that have changed, or maybe new perspectives I've gained on already existing structures, and where I may choose to improve upon them. I see one thing already, which has become important to me to mention before I start the bigger project, which will occur here. Having taken down another bigger building here, leaving only this one wall active to make space for something more in tune with the rest of the landscape. This may be a huge shopping mall district area, or maybe some alleyway of darker buildings and a moody atmosphere, as I have started already with the color palette, and can see the mushrooms and the gloomy kind of. There may be some lava and volcanic atmospheres coming in there as well, which are already active, so that shouldn't be so difficult. Next thing I would like to show you, finally, feeling almost like I owe you a little look at this final building which I've constructed on the plateau. Not quite the last one I made, but these others, like this little platform, whatever it may be or represent, were smaller additions. This one has character, so much in fact that it almost defines this side, at least, of the plateau. And I've shied away until now to show it to you more in detail, just because it represented to me the end of that chapter. It was such a huge rush, you know, to do this all in just a couple of weeks, 2 months perhaps, the entire project, multiple. But now that I'm feeling confident again to go elsewhere in this world as well, and build more with the same level of care and attention which I've put into all of this, I can now show you this as just another of the structures that have appeared here, and I'm very proud of it, in fact. Very happy with how it turned out. It's nice and symmetrical, it's cute, almost, I would say. The shape of it, the way it just loops up. These windows, just for show again, just the color, just to create a mood, an atmosphere, We have these two watchtowers almost, and multiple levels to the building. We have the inside, which is coming down from the caves and going nowhere. And then you can go up into the inside of, yeah, either coming from the front and then the main stairs coming around, going up here, and then over these side doors you can come back into the lower middle part, which falls down then into this. Anyway, we're just trying ourselves, trying out new colors and new bits and pieces, and I'm absolutely happy with how it turned out. Some palm trees on the other side there. You saw one more of my spruces, favorite tree. And let me also show you what else has changed here. I've never given you a closer look at this guy, and that's as close as I'm going to let you look at it. And then obviously the factory, which made me stumble in the end, and how does one say, bit of more than I can chew? This end is just as finished of a cliff face as the fresh mountain which I've just shown you, and going to work on this perhaps in the future. I've improved the amethyst over here, again with the colored glass, looking crystal-like, chuffed to bits with it. And then basically these are my new Baustelle for the future. And I may take some weeks, some months perhaps, to finish this episode, to make some more intriguing content than just this show. Although I do enjoy talking about what I have done. But yeah, let me just go to work on this. Well, I have cleared some space. Hold on. Whoop. I've dried out these pools. Just painted the outlines of what will be the main road. Little platform, and some walls will be raised here soon. I've decided to catch you up instantly after I've just recorded the first bit of this episode, and as you can see, nothing has changed there, and obviously this is minimalistic, which I've shown you. Because the one thing that I did finish is the tiny bits of improvement that were necessary, very necessary, on the factory. And they too are, well, they might seem minimalistic, but they bring it all together. And obviously we have these two main focal points standing perfectly already, and not much would be fit. Yeah, no, we rounded this all out with this could be like a parkour bit, or just looking nice, sort of leaving it open for you to imagine, looking from this side, something going into the distance there. And the window which I have here and was mirrored there, I've removed, and instead this little overhang to the entrance with calcite, and that's it basically. And actually where I would like to leave this episode too, because the rest of what I want to finish over at the, if I can bring it into focus. Can you actually? I was trying to sprint fly backward. Anyway, the mountain, the new cliffside where I'm going to put my castle. I would rather take a longer time to finish this, and starting an episode without, I want to say hi to, I want to upload something. And since I don't have much time to work on this, even though I enjoyed it, it's so much fun still working on Minecraft. What I'm trying to say is, since I cannot tell yet when I will find the opportunity to continue working on my Minecraft world, this is a sporadic thing. I would rather finish the episode here, have something to show to you right away, hear my voice, know that I'm doing fine, and this is where I leave you. Bye bye.